and Soil Sisters. Good morning, y'all. Today is Friday. It's Friday. It is the weekend for some people. Every day is the weekend for me, but it is the weekend, baby. We made it. I hope y'all are having an amazing week. I know some people got like a lot of snow. I told my husband I want a haircut. I think I should go get my haircut today. Anyhow, that ain't what we're here for. As you enter the room, if you could be so kind to share this live out and hit that thumbs up for us. YouTube, you can double tap the screen and that will show us some type of reaction. Y'all know the algorithm love that type of business. We're gonna talk about a few things. High blood pressure, for one, because I've gotten hundreds of questions about high blood pressure. And we always say, we get a lot of new people all the time, and we don't want to leave anybody out. It's hard to answer hundreds of questions, especially if it's the same question, and rather than copy and paste and try to help you understand what we saying through a text, we just rather go live. Good morning, Aunt Four. Good morning, Soil Family. So again, if you can be so kind of double tap that screen, we appreciate y'all. We are praying for y'all. We know the weather has been crazy. I was watching one of my friends this morning and he was like, the other day we had tornadoes or something, and now here we are lighting the fireplace because it's freezing cold. Well, it got down to 28, I think, or 29 last night here in Savannah. So it's cold. Bobby brought the babies back on the porch to try to keep them warm, some of our tropicals. And yesterday when I came back home, I grabbed a whole bunch of our plants. Like we had some cayenne pepper and lemon balm and stuff out in the yard that hadn't went in the ground yet. And I was like, let me bring them back close to the house and keep them warm. So that's what I did. Couple things, and I'm drinking coffee, hot coffee, because it's cold. And I got my cayenne in there, which is my blood pressure medicine. Is there an estrogen replacement if your body? Absolutely. So for menopause, a lot of our menopause issues are, excuse my kids, y'all. Nala and Trudy don't care for the cold, so of course they in the house. Thor love the cold, but the girls, unruly. Menopause, a lot of our menopause issues. Now, menopause is normal for us to go through. It's the symptoms that we go through that are not normal. So most of our symptoms are because of a hormone imbalance. Now, we do sell a wild yam cream, which is excellent for menopause. Wild yam cream is a natural hormone replacement therapy. So when you go to the doctor and they say, oh, you having issues, whatever, we can give you some hormone replacement and blah, blah, this, and there's a bunch of synthetics. Basically, what man did was they took wild yam, which is a natural root that God provided for us to stay well. They took that natural root and duplicated it. They made it man-made. They made it a hybrid so that they can produce more to make money. Again, if it don't make money, it don't make sense. So we sell a wild yam cream. We actually grow our wild yams. I think Bobby put them all back in the ground. We grow wild yam, which is not like the yam you eat. It's a root. It is a herb. And I suggest you do your research in this. But wild yam has been known to help people having menopause issues or hormone imbalance issues. Even helping women body get in line where it need to be to carry a baby, produce milk, all these different things. So you should check out, look at the benefits of wild yam cream and what it can do for you. It's amazing. And you can find our wild yam at blacktropical.com. I'm drinking ginger tea with cloves, bay leaf, and cayenne pepper. I did put cayenne in my coffee, and it's really good. I can taste it on my lips. So cayenne is like, that is probably, is that my husband's favorite herb? Probably so. Good morning, Soil Family. I want to say cayenne is our favorite herb. I had no respect for cayenne personally. You're welcome. I had no respect for cayenne personally because I don't like hot food. And I feel like if I don't like hot food, why would I eat cayenne? So I would use something like paprika when I was cooking because it's not hot. 18 in Douglasville. Ooh, my goodness. Well, of course you run across things and it make you say, what? The first thing I heard about cayenne pepper is it can stop a heart attack. And that made me say, what? Cayenne pepper? I mean, I guess if I was having a heart attack and somebody put something hot in my mouth, I probably would kick it back in gear too. But the body loves cayenne. And I know some people will say, well, I got stomach issues, I got ulcers, I have acid reflux. Cayenne will be your best friend, even with those issues. Now, I'm not a doctor. I cannot give medical advice. I can just tell you my testimonies or things my husband has been through or the research we've done. Now, we get a lot of questions about how do you overcome or how did you come off your blood pressure medicine? Hey, Psalms. Okay, listening in the bushes. So, I was on high blood pressure medicine for over 25 years. And you know, you get the same story. Well, you need to lose weight. You got to cut out the salt. You got to do this and you got to do that. Go walking and all this and that. And I did all that. I lost so much weight. I looked sick. I did not like how I looked at 180 pounds. I was like, my husband said I got a big head. My husband said I got a big head. 26 in Fayetteville. Ooh, it was -1 last night. What is that? May have used too much cayenne, put some in my water, burn a little bit, but it did open me up. So you start with like a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne. It will tingle a little bit, but just drink you some more water. You might have a lot of energy in trying to figure out why can I not sit down. That's okay. Burn that energy up. While y'all are at it, double tap that screen or hit the thumbs up for us. That does help us out. Well, you know the doctor will say you got high blood pressure. You'll be on this medicine for the rest of your life. Blah 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 blah. And I thought, well, my daddy had high blood pressure, so it makes sense for us to have high blood pressure. I guess it's hereditary. So I went years taking medicine and they would, oh, we need to put you on this too because your blood pressure is still elevated. Do you use salt? Are you doing this? And I'm like, I'm eating the bland food. The food ain't got no taste because I didn't know much about seasoning. So I felt like when I cook, I need salt and pepper. The doctor said I don't need salt. I cut salt out. Blood pressure was still high. I lost weight. Blood pressure still high. Like, what more can I do? I went walking and exercising and to the gym. Blood pressure still high. I did that for years and I just said, this is life. And it's going to be okay. Let's keep pushing. Well, fast forward to 25 years later, we hear about cayenne and I said, So what I did first was I had to fix my back. I broke my back and that pain, I was over that pain. So once I got my pain under control, by the way, we use cayenne pepper, of course. Cayenne pepper can help with inflammation and different things and pain. Castor oil can help with pain management and so many other things. But mainly now we use our pain away oil for pain control for anything. Once I got pain under control, and I was still taking the blood pressure medicine. And here we are growing our own food, raising our own food, and trying to make sure we live a healthier life. Whatever God sees fit for us, we want to make sure we are here and able to enjoy the grandkids, enjoy our family, enjoy each other, our friends. So we were on like a frantic chase for how do you live a healthier life? When we go to the stores, we were reading labels. making better choices. So we thought, like, so many things. Well, one morning I woke up and I said, I had done so much research and I saw what cayenne pepper was good for high blood pressure. Um, and of course, a couple other things. And I said, I'm so tired of swallowing pills. And I was down to taking 3 pills a day. I said, I'm tired of taking pills. But what am I going to do? You can, the Pain Away oil is available at blacktropical.com. I said, I'm tired of taking pills. I woke up, sat up on side of the bed. And I used to sit up on side of the bed because I had to sit on side of the bed to get my body ready to get up and hold myself up. Well, because I had conquered pain, now I could just jump up. But this one morning I got up and I usually grab my pills and start with, let me take my pills before I get busy. And I said, I'm tired of these pills. I take 3 different kind of blood pressure pills. I'm maxed out on all of them. The doctor claims she can't give me no more. What are we going to do? You need to stop eating salt. You need to stop. And I'm like, I don't eat salt. I exercise. I don't just sit around all day. I move all day. I'm doing stuff. I get out and walk with the dogs. And I said, I just don't know. But this morning I said, I ain't taking these pills. But now, God, I need to lean on you 100% because I've trusted these doctors for years to not control my blood pressure, to keep blaming it on food, which is a huge blame of why my blood pressure stayed so high. So I said, look, God, help me help myself. If I can take these blood pressure pills every day for the rest of my life, I can definitely take your medicine every day for the rest of my life, which is my food. What more can we do? We already raise and grow our own food. We already switching over, using a lot of herbs, drinking teas, doing research. What more do we need to do? And it was basically, stop putting poison in your body. Well, the doctor prescribed this, so I know it's safe. So I stopped the medicine and I started taking cayenne pepper. I needed God, like, squeeze my hand as tight as you can because I don't like hot stuff. Hey, good morning, Valrita. Thank you so much for the stars. We appreciate you. I don't like hot stuff. But I want to live, and when I say I want to live, that doesn't mean that I don't want to go meet my creator. That means I want to live. I don't want to exist here. You know, good morning, Sharon. I want to live, and I want my family to be able to live and not feel like, well, let's slow down because Sherry back hurting or Sherry ain't feeling good. I want to live. So I said, help me trust you 100% and take your meds, your food, and heal my body with it. Cayenne was my biggest fight. No, it's not. Cayenne was a big fight because I was like, I don't like hot stuff and I don't want this burning. So the first morning I said, all right, let's go in here. I took a little bit of cayenne, 1/4 teaspoon cayenne pepper. We grow our own cayenne. 1/4 teaspoon cayenne pepper powder and a little bit of water. It's easy for me. I got an Uno shot glass, but we ain't got too many shot glasses around here. I do have another one that I usually use, but I've been using this Uno shot glass. I put a 1/4 teaspoon of powder and the rest water in here. And I drank it. And I said, oh, that wasn't bad. So I drank a little bit of water behind it because it do tingle a little bit. It tingled a little bit. But I said, okay, I can do that. But then I also found out beet juice is also great for blood pressure. And I had beet juice and I said, okay, let me see about the beet juice. Um, there you go, Nita. Then you just place out. We don't sell cayenne seeds. We were thinking about selling. We got so many cayenne plants. We were thinking about selling some cayenne plants for a couple dollars at SoilFamily Expo. But I don't think I can ship cayenne plants. I don't think they'll survive shipment. No, chill out. No. So my next thing was, so for bladder issues, look into the benefits of corn silk. The silk from the corn, you know, when you shuck a corn, you have the corn silk in there. Look into the benefits of that. So my next fight was I took my cayenne and I'm good. Cayenne is nice. Now I need to take beet juice. I don't like beets. I am like, when people ask me, what are some of the things you don't like? I used to be like, well, you might want to just hear what I do like, because I would say I don't like pepper. I don't, no kind of pepper, no bell pepper, no hot pepper, no pepper, sweet pepper, which I don't know if a sweet pepper exists. I don't like tomato. I don't like this. I don't like that. Nope, I don't care for this. Let's just talk about what I do like. Beet juice, beets. I was like, I don't like beets. But what I had to do was stop with the I don't like and look at the benefits. If beet juice is going to get me away from high blood pressure medicine, synthetics, which the body doesn't like, it's a form of poison, beet juice me, please. So I started with beet juice. This is the beet juice I use. I just get it. I get this from the health food store. Brighter Day. It is not my favorite, but this is my communion wine. God has healed me with this stuff. Now, we did grow beets, but we didn't grow a lot of beets. You can juice your own beets. You can eat beets. Good morning, Teresa. Can I take raw honey behind? Absolutely, you can. Make sure your honey is raw, because you know labels lie, and they like to sell us high fructose syrup. So make sure your honey is raw. Get it from a local beekeeper, a trusted farmer. But yes, you can take honey behind cayenne. So I asked God again, help me get this beet juice down. Beet juice is, I ain't fond of the taste. Yeah, you know, you just gotta ask God to help you. Hold my hand a little bit tighter so I can get through this. Because we can swallow those pills, you know, and we do that faithfully every day for our life. But I decided, no, I'm sick of that. Now, other things I had to do was be careful in them stores. These stores, good morning, Jackie. A lot of the stuff they sell in the stores is just terrible for our system. I think a lot of that stuff, the foods, the soaps, whatever we cleaning with, all of this stuff help add to our issues. High blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, eczema, obesity, all of this stuff. It's not just the salt, because we need salt. So I stopped salt for a long time because my doctor said, you don't need salt. Leave the salt alone. Left the salt alone. But then when I went back to salt, I went back to, first I used Celtic, but we would read the packages, and some packages say one thing, some packages say another, and I'm like, wait a minute, where's Celtic salt coming from? Because we need to know the source. That's what we have to learn. This is why it's important to find your local farmers, go to the farmers market, and get to know your farmers. Trust me, your body will be like, ooh, you got it. You understood the assignment. Buy things that are in season from your farmers, because sometimes you go to the farmers market and it's like tomatoes in January. That's a little weird. But find your local farmers, and like we got a Promised Land Ranch down the street. Find them and go there. They let you harvest your own crops. You know, ask them, hey, do you use any pesticides? Because we don't need that junk in our body. So when it came to Celtic salt, we were trying to figure out, well, where's it coming from? Because I want to know where the Celtic salt coming from before we keep putting it in our body. So we stop. We traveled all the way to Utah to check out Redmond's salt mines and figure out where's the salt coming from. Because if it ain't coming from the earth, we don't want it. Where that salt come from the earth and they don't add or take away anything from it. A lot of these salt companies, they leach things like our potassium and magnesium from our salts, and then they sell it in a different form. So that make you have to take magnesium, potassium, and you need salt. But this salt can heal you. That white Morton salt and all these other salts, they damage our body so bad, and then they add stuff to it, like they add stuff to it to make matters worse. So Redmond salt, I started using Redmond salt, and everything we would eat. I make Soleil water every week or so, and we add that to our water. And we did this for 3 weeks. Cayenne pepper, beet juice, and adding salt. This is our regimen. And a cleaner diet. I was making homemade breads, cakes, pies, whatever we wanted. I was making it. But every morning I took my cayenne pepper, my beet juice, and we put salt in our food. When I went to the doctor and they asked me, you taking your amlodipine, your lisinopril, your hydrochlorothiazide, you taking your muscle relaxers, you take Tylenol and ibuprofen, do you take meloxicam, do you take this? And I'm like, yeah. The pain medicine, I was like, I don't take that no more. Yeah, that's a good thing for Morton's. Just sprinkle it outside, that's all. I said, I don't take pain medicine, but I take my blood pressure medicine. And I was like, Lord, forgive me. I just want to see. Then when I got in the office, she said, well, let me check your blood pressure. We talked for a few minutes because, look, when I go in the doctor's office, we be talking. We talked for a few minutes and she said, well, let me go get the monitor so I can check your blood pressure. I said, okay. When she came in there, put the cuff on me, I put my head down and I said, all right, God, we got this. The machine blew up, and when it cut off, it beeped, and I opened my eyes and I looked and my blood pressure was perfect. And I was like, is that my blood pressure? Are those numbers real? But I said, okay. My husband always talk about how we don't really show too much expression, me and my brothers. Like, one of my brothers real bad with it. You can't tell if he's serious or playing or happy or what. Good morning, Andale. And I said, I don't know if this blood pressure is real, but I love it. So the nurse went on now after we finished talking, and she said, your doctor will be here in a few minutes. Okay. The doctor came in and she said, girl, your blood pressure look good. I'm going to back you off some of your medicine. And at first I was just going to go with it. Yeah, just back me off. And I said, no, don't back me off. Because I'm trusting God right now. And I don't want it. So I said, I stopped taking my blood pressure medicine. And she said, you did. She put her computer down. She said, well, how long have you been off your blood pressure medicine? I grabbed my phone. I looked at the calendar because I marked the day that I stopped taking my medicine on my calendar, on my phone. And I counted the days. And I said, today make 21 days. And she said, I'm going to discontinue all of your medicine. She said, I'm going to take you off all your medicine, but you keep doing what you're doing because I watch you. She said, but what I want you to do is pay attention to yourself, keep watching yourself, and if you have any issues, call me so that we can work on getting you back straight. She said, but I'm taking I have no medicine for you anymore. And I said, okay, thank you. And then she said, well, we went on and talked because we talk about our products. She purchased our products, and she talked about some things that her family was going through to see if I could help them naturally. And she said, at the end, she said, well, I'm proud of you, but I'm sorry, I have nothing to give you. And I'm like, you gave me the best gift ever. You gave me the best gift ever, where most doctors will say, you can't just come off your medicine like that. You can't just do this. So you need to take it and then let me back you off. She said, no. That was the best gift ever. And that helped confirm what God been trying to tell me all this time. Get off that crap and trust me. Clean up your diet and use my medicine. These are things that, do y'all know what Cayenne can do? Andale in here, she on Facebook side. Andale was suffering with her ulcers, and I told her, take a little Cayenne. I said, take a little Cayenne. She said, I don't know, because, they said the ulcers are in my esophagus. They can't even count them. I said, take a little Cayenne pepper. It's supposed to help your ulcers. Do your research, whatever. And she started taking it. Like in less than a week or so, you didn't hear her talk about the acid reflux, her belly issues, or anything. And I would ask her, like, how you feel? Well, you sound better today. The cayenne pepper was healing her ulcers. Like, healed her. Cayenne pepper. Cayenne pepper can boost the immunity, prevent nasal congestion, help with digestion, lower asthma risk, enhance blood circulation, tackle arthritis, prevent cancer, help aid in weight loss. It is used as a pest control. Plants do not like cayenne. Reduce inflammation, protect your heart. A pain relief. It's good for allergies, the arteries, high cholesterol, of course, blood pressure, cancer, circulation, digestion, diarrhea, headaches, heart attacks. I told you that was what started me. Cayenne pepper can stop a heart attack. What? Can help heal hemorrhoids. Most people think that cayenne gonna cause hemorrhoids. I'm telling you, the devil is a liar. Infections, skin conditions, sore throat, toothaches, help heal wounds. I'll wait for that to come back. It's just cayenne pepper, not ghost pepper, not Carolina Reaper, not chili pepper. It need to be cayenne. I remember my husband. I don't like a mandolin, y'all. Oh, them things creep me out. When my husband when I'm cutting up like a lot of onions to freeze dry or something, my husband will say, "Oh, I'll cut them up for you," because he don't use the mandolin, and I gotta walk away because I'm like, oh, hate a mandolin. One day he was cutting up something and sliced his finger open and I said, Lord, I had to take this man to the hospital because I could not stop that bleed for nothing. Finally, after I kept changing the bandage, he said, go ahead, put some cayenne on it. I was like, well, let's go. But let me brace myself because I don't know how he gonna react to this cayenne. I dumped the cayenne on his finger that was bleeding like crazy, and within a few minutes, it stopped. I was like, yeah, I love that cayenne. We put cayenne in our paint away oil, and a lot of y'all know how you feel when you use our paint away oil. It doesn't burn, it doesn't nothing, but it do the job. You can grow cayenne at home, and that's what we do. We are like a cayenne farm because we use a lot of cayenne salve, paint away oil, drink it every day, season our meat with it, drink tea with it. A substitute for mayonnaise, you can make your own mayonnaise. My husband doesn't like mayonnaise, so I just make our mayonnaise. That's the best thing you can do with anything is make your own. That way you can make it taste the way you want to taste it. I mean, the way you want it to be, and you cut out all the junk. So definitely do your research in cayenne. I like listening to Barbara O'Neill tell a story about the lady that had a heart attack at one of their retreats, and she put a piece of cayenne. They said her pulse was really faint, and they put some cayenne, gave her some cayenne, and she and they checked her pulse again, and they said the pulse was coming back. It was really strong. You can take cayenne up to 3 times a day. Safely, you can take it 3 times a day. Now, the thing with me is it gives me so much energy. I need to take it in the morning, and I just run around like a chicken with my head cut off. I've seen a chicken with his head cut off run around. That's how I be. I don't, like, that's how I be. What's good for nail fungus? Apple cider vinegar and black seed oil, but apple cider vinegar. I made your taco soup yesterday, and cayenne was definitely added. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, Marcy. Yes, ma'am. You gotta have that cayenne. Just a little bit of kick. I'm telling you, you can heal yourself. We say this every day. You can heal yourself. We have to depend on God first, and we got to depend on ourselves. What kind should I buy if I buy it from the store? So if you go to the store, I would get the organic cayenne pepper. If you can go to a health food store, I will go to the health food store and get some organic cayenne pepper. But make sure I say organic, even though I have my reservations about organic, because again, labels lie, but definitely get it organic. Stephanie, good morning. I am so mad at myself. I'm so glad to see you. So Stephanie won the meal over on Facebook. Let me tell you, I was so excited. We got that meal out the next day, and I said, oh, she'll get her grain meal before Valentine's Day. I was so happy. And then I checked tracking like on the 12th, and it said it was coming back to me. And I'm like, what? I forgot. That was my fault. Oh, I called my assistant, and I was ready to cry. I was like, oh no, I messed up. Her meal is coming back, and she won't get it before Valentine's Day, but I got your tag. So you probably got another shipping information, because I printed out your tag. So when it do get here, I'm going to slap that tag on it and send it back to you. I'm so sorry. I wanted you to have that thing for Valentine's Day, and I messed up. But it's coming. I'm just waiting for it to get back here, and then I'm going to ship it back out there to you. So don't worry. Tea tree is also good for toe fungus. Yeah, for nail fungus. It is. I appreciate y'all. Cayenne and vinegar it's okay. I would take cayenne and lemon water before I take vinegar. But like, we don't drink vinegar. Thank you for following us. We appreciate you. We don't drink vinegar. We use vinegar to clean with. But I would drink lemon water, or squeeze some lemon in your water and take cayenne. That will benefit you more than the vinegar. Oh, you should have had it. What's good for earaches? Onion. Onion juice is good for earaches. So what you want to do is warm an onion up. You can do it on the stove, or put it in the oven. Make sure you wrap it in aluminum foil, because you want the juice from that onion. You can do the same with garlic, but onion probably, you want onion. Let it warm up so it's soft, and you can squeeze the juice out of it and drip a little bit of that onion juice in your ear. That'll help with an earache. Love your pain away. Slept like a baby last night. You are amazing, Amy. Good. So my husband is in there. He's saying, tap the screen for us to give us a thumbs up. That is a Facebook thing. We appreciate y'all if y'all can tap the screen. So happy anniversary, Stephanie. We appreciate you, and congratulations to winning that meal. We were holding on to that thing. Do you have recipe book with all the spices? No. So now what we doing is we are working on an ebook with different things like spices and some things. We do have a couple workshops coming up. Like, I think one of our workshops will be out tomorrow, and our workshops cost around $11, but you will have this skill forever. Y'all know what this is? This is the best soap, one of the best soaps you will ever use. For blood sugar, definitely lay off the wheat. No potato, no rice, no bread, no brown bread, no white bread, no rye bread, none of that stuff you buying from the store. You need ancient wheat, or ancient grains. It's our food system is crazy. It's crazy. This is the best soap, one of the best soaps. What I love about this soap is you can use this to wash your dishes, wash your body, wash your hair, wash your dog, wash your baby, wash your clothes, everything. Wash your car. This is Castile soap. You can make this at home. So we have a workshop coming, and what we're doing is working on a website and waiting for Bobby to finish editing the class, and it'll cost like $11. You'll have it forever, but you'll be able to make the best soap for your family. I say three ingredients, technically four. This will beat out Dr. Bronner because it ain't got no crap in it, no additive, nothing in it, but it's gonna be amazing. And you'll be able to find this workshop along with others as we build them on our website at blacktropical.com. Migraines and headache. If you have our pain away oil, you can rub the pain away wherever you have a headache. If it's your sinuses, your temple, rub the pain away on the area. You know, sometimes you get an ache and it's like, oh, I got a headache, and it's right here. Just rub that pain away there, or just rub it across your forehead. It'll help with that. Cayenne can help with that also. So, thanks for the bread tips. I love bread. Have been looking for healthier options. Yeah, so everything we buy from the store, you know, they fill it with junk so it can sit on the shelf until you buy it. And then you take it home and it sit on your counter for a week, maybe 2 weeks. You might eat it a little bit here, a little bit there, and it doesn't go bad. Well, what's in it? And my husband always say, and then you eating all this bread and stuff, and what is it doing in your body? It's preserving these elements. And then all of a sudden one day you go to the doctor and they like, oh yeah, you got stage 4 cancer. And it's like, what? Well, where that come from? It's crazy. It's crazy. So yeah, we got to be careful. We haven't bought bread in a long time. I started making our own bread, and I was just using like bread flour or all-purpose flour. And then my husband was diagnosed with diabetes, and I'm like, what are we doing? So we switched to an ancient grain. Life is great. We go back to God's way. We switch to an ancient grain. More information on the soap. This Castile soap. So I almost most people try to figure out what's Castile, but if they hear Dr. Bronner's, they understand Castile soap. Basically, this is Dr. Bronner's without all the junk. I know a lot of people love Dr. Bronner's peppermint soap, as long as you don't use it down in your pocketbook area. But it's still loaded with chemicals and preservatives so it can sit on the shelf. This, you cut out all that. All you need to do is add whatever essential oil you want to it. You can add natural colorant to it, but we explain all this stuff in the class. It's great. Yeah, you can drop pain away in your, are you asking me about the onion or the pain away oil? You can drop it in your ear a little bit. I can't use Castile soap. Yeah, so we're going to teach y'all how to make your own, and in our workshop, it'll be everything. We'll start off with everything you need to walking through the process with you. I made this soap yesterday while we were filming the class. It will be a virtual class, so, and you'll see the link available hopefully tomorrow online, but it'll be yours forever. Let me tell you, I made a small batch because I was doing it for you all, and it ended up being a gallon. It took me no time to make a gallon of soap. Now you can take this soap, you can bottle it up, you can buy jars, whatever you want to do, and gift this to your family and friends. And know that it's safe for them to use. You can use this on your baby. That's why we don't scent our soap, our Castile, because it's safe for babies. It's gentle for babies. It is amazing. It's plant-based. You know, that's what Castile soap is. But these are skills that we need. This 1 gallon cost us about $5 tops. And I'm probably pushing the pedal on $5, maybe between $3 and $5 it costs to make this gallon of Castile soap. And it's not gonna harm us. And I can wash my dishes. I can wash our clothes. I can clean the entire house. I can go outside and wash the dogs. I mean, I can wash the car. We can do everything with that one soap. And these are the little things that help keep us healthy, help keep us in line, and not get our body out of whack. Because I'm telling y'all, that soap is crazy. Fasting will help with sweet. Yes. So the other day I posted a video about Nature's Ozempic, and I was talking about lemon balm. Now, I can name a couple things that's like Nature's Ozempic for my body. No, it won't burn your business. It won't. No. If y'all use Dr. Bronner's, or if you ever tried it, and that peppermint, keep that out your pocketbook, because that stuff is hot. This won't burn your business at all. The store-bought everything has ruined our system. We have to take control of that. Anything you buy from the store, you can make it at home. And you can make it so much better for you and your loved ones. It's all just crazy. Like, I have my thoughts on why chicken eggs are so expensive. You know, they throw words around and say stuff, and I'm just like, that, no, I don't believe that, but okay. Sourdough. So we had a friend that told us sourdough, when he eats sourdough, it doesn't spike his glucose. But my only thing is, if you're not using an ancient grain, what is it doing in the long run? It might not spike your glucose right now, but later on, it might. I used a different peppermint soap on my pocketbook and thought my life was coming to an end. Look, I'm telling you. So our soaps, even our bar soaps, are great for sensitive skin, but we were given classes the hard way when it came to making Castile soap. Now it's so much easier, and we can make it affordable, so you can learn how to make this. Everybody can use this, even for sensitive skin, because it's only 4 ingredients, and it's so easy to make, but so good. Nail fungus, turmeric, tea tree oil, and apple cider vinegar. Yeah, like, eggs are crazy. Why are they so high? Y'all, let me tell you. I told Bobby we need to do a video on it. Eggs are so expensive because we love eggs and chicken. If you Google and see, what do we eat as Americans? What do we eat the most of? Probably all over the world. What is the most purchased meat? Chicken. It's chicken. So why every time you turn around, it's bird food? Or it's something going on with chickens are dying. They dying because y'all got them cooped up in that little building, fending for themselves, trying to eat some food. That's why they dying. They ain't dying because they sick, but okay. Yeah, back to Nature's Ozempic. So things like coffee. I'm drinking coffee. Ain't gonna have no appetite today. I have to be careful with um lemon balm. So lemon balm, and a lot of people were saying our lemon balm, that quick lemon balm video has gotten over 1 million views across all of our platforms. And a lot of people are like, oh, I was wondering why I when I drink lemon balm tea, I cannot eat. I don't have any appetite. I've lost all this weight and I've been drinking lemon balm every day. It's the lemon balm. The lemon balm will basically suppress your appetite. We have to understand, and I say nature's Ozempic because when they give you Ozempic, the Ozempic isn't making you lose weight. The Ozempic is making you lose your appetite. You're not hungry. You like Ozempic make you feel like, yeah, $30 a dozen for eggs. We be an egg-free home. Lord. Ozempic, just like metformin can take your appetite too. All of these pain meds all these medicines they give you for something like diabetes, like Ozempic, is designed to make you not want to eat. So you don't eat. So you lose weight. So when I drink like a lemon balm, just lemon balm tea and put a little bit of lemon in it, all day I don't be hungry. And then at the end of the day, I'm trying to figure out, did I eat anything today? And I'm still not hungry. That is what control your blood sugar. That is what make you lose weight. You ain't eat nothing. So your blood sugar is like, oh, okay. But I cut back on it. Like some people will drink it multiple times a day, but then you ain't eating nothing. I need food. Your body need food. It need nutrients, it need vitamins, and it will cut your appetite to the point where you'll start losing weight. So that's why we call it nature's Ozempic. But it's a natural something out here for everything. Man has just taken nature and made it synthetic so they can make money. It can be dangerous. So also somebody like people with thyroid issues, they say if you have thyroid issues, you don't want to take or you don't want to drink lemon balm. Well, she got thyroid issues. She said she drank it. She just don't drink a whole lot of it and never had any issues. So, and then we got to keep in mind that no two people are the same. So I would definitely look into it, and make sure you're good. What do you use for dogs that have yeast and itchy skin? So it's probably something, his food. I don't know if you tried to change his food, but even when you washing them, you want to use something delicate. Again, learn how to make this Castile soap, and you can use that on your dog. I remember my doctor was saying that they were getting ready to put her daughter's dog to sleep because he had some type of issues where it's really, really bad and was scratching like crazy. So she said, the doctors have done all they can and we don't know what to do, but the dog is miserable and we don't want to keep her miserable like that. Well, they ended up trying our Castile soap. And that's what she was buying, Castile. She was like, I need some more soap to wash the dog with. So they just like us, the same issues we have. Our dogs go through the same thing. Do you still have chickens and rabbits? We do. And we'll start doing more with them because these are things we need to learn. Those skills we need to learn how to raise and grow our own. It is very important that we learn this now. And this is how we take control of our health because they play too much. What do you feed your dogs? So one day I'll talk about the stuff that I make because I have a powder that I make. What I do mostly for them, like when we process rabbits and different things, we'll keep the carcass. I do freeze dry things like the heart, the lung, the liver. I make a broth, but I grind the bones down. I'll let them just sit in the crock pot for 3 days or so until the bones are really, really soft. And then I'll grind all that and we freeze dry it. And that's a whole, you can make food with that for the dogs. But making their food is important. They need stuff like Squash is good for them. Sweet potato. Thor is, he was going through something with his stomach, and I started giving him a little bit of milk because I could hear his stomach churning, and I was like, something's going on with his stomach. But I was told my dog had an ear infection. It was bleeding. Took him to the vet. So for like an ear infection, you can mix a little bit of apple cider vinegar, water, and tea tree oil and spray that in their ears. I spray our dogs and our rabbits' ears often with a little bit of tea tree oil. Well, in a spray bottle, I have tea tree oil, apple cider vinegar, and water, and I spray their ears with that. And we don't. Nala used to shake her head real hard, like she was trying to scratch her ears or something. But she would shake it real hard, and one day she was doing it a lot. And I said, I wonder if she's trying to get an ear infection or something. And she would scratch until it would bleed. But I started spraying her ears. Nala, leave her alone. And she worked for a little while, like 4 weeks. Yeah, and it's like us. Everything they give us, it worked for a little while, and then there's something else. So they need to give you another med, up your dosage, all this stuff, all to make money. What are some of my favorite books? Oh my goodness. I need to show you my favorite books. How can I show you my favorite books? I can take you. So Facebook. I'm going to end this because we are almost done. And then I'm going to take you to see my favorite books. But I think we'll be live Sunday morning. Me, Bobby, and we going to talk about something. We'll get on here and chat with y'all. So Facebook, we will see y'all on Sunday morning. We're going to try for 8 a.m. Hopefully it'll be nice. Yeah, these dogs crazy. Y'all have a blessed day. Don't let nobody steal your joy. And I'm going to I showed Facebook some of my favorite books. Yeah, double tap that screen. I was trying to do that with somebody live. Oh, I forgot. Facebook will. So now, I'm going to take y'all with me so I can show you some of my favorite books. Look, the kids like, where we going? On a field trip? So back here. Trying to reconnect. Okay. So I hope y'all can see that. The Herbal Apothecary is a really good one. This was one of my favorite books. One of my first books. Big Book of Herbal Medicine. You can find these books in Amazon storefront. This is like my first herbal medicine for beginner. Was one of my first books. You need this book for sure. Forgotten Home Apothecary. So I would definitely get that. This Encyclopedia of Herbal Medicine is a must-have. This book is loaded with pictures. It'll break down. Move, booty. What are you doing? Let me move this so I can try to show you. In this book, they tell you all about whatever herb. I know it ain't too clear. But whatever herb you're looking for or you want to forage for, it'll break it down. It'll show you what it looked like. It'll tell you what to use, how, what you want to make with it. The encyclopedia is excellent. But yeah, these are some of my favorite books. I am reading this one now, Upgrade Your Brain. But I just keep my favorite books here. And again, you can find these in Amazon storefront. Oh yeah, and our book, of course. Our book, Booty. Sorry, girl. Trudy said she about to step on me. Our book is one of my favorite books, too. We spent a lot of time writing that book, which is a lot of work. Let me spin this around. I wanted to make it so you can see it. See, like holy basil. It'll break down everything about holy basil. Nala, didn't I tell you leave her alone? How to use it, how to identify it, what parts to use. And this is the herbal. Nala. Okay. Encyclopedia of Herbal Medicine. Comfrey. Show you what it looked like, what parts to use, and what to do with it. So this is a great book also. This was always my go-to book in the beginning. So all right, y'all. I'm gonna get off here so I can get y'all orders out. 20 years ago, yeah, that's a good book. That's a great book. Thank y'all for everything. We'll be live on Sunday morning about 8 o'clock, I think. So thank y'all for being here. Heal yourself. It's possible. You can definitely heal yourself. It is so rewarding. Not just for you, being obedient to God for one thing, and then for your family also, when we heal ourselves and we help them heal themselves, because we are all going through something, and there are so many things we can do to heal ourselves. So y'all have a blessed day. Thank y'all for tapping that thumbs up for us. We love and appreciate you, and we'll see you in the next one.